I'm DJ Sharlese, and I'm with Princeton, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
I'm David.
Jesse. I'm Matt.
I'm Ben.
And this is the complete Sharlese sandwich that I wanted to make, and we'll move on. So when I said to you, when you said right before your performance, you're like, I don't know where half of my band is, my brother's gone. And then I noticed him, and I was like, well, you guys look alike. That was not the obvious thing that you guys were twins. It was, I didn't realize that your brother looked exactly like you, and that I would see him.
Yeah,
I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
It was unexpected.
You never know what's going to happen at CMJ.
You don't. So this is my second surprise.
I actually just met him today.
Did you?
Like,
and you were like, wow, this
let's
is.
throw him in.
Yeah.
Start this band.
It's working out. I don't know anything about you guys.
All right.
So I'm going to
Should I ask myself some questions?
ask yourself some questions.
All right.
I'll just be the microphone person.
Well, actually, I'll ask the rest of the band some questions.
Okay.
So.
And make sure that it's informative.
Okay. Matt, so how's the band going for you these days? I think we're doing all right. We have a tour with Rah Rah Riot in December, which is exciting. And we're working on an album, which you've been involved in that.
That's true.
And
I know about all of these things.
he knows about all these things. Where do we come
But
from?
where are you guys, like, where's this band from? Like,
Right. We're based out of Los Angeles, California.
okay.
All of us grew up in LA. Although David's a recent member to the band, we have known him since middle school or high school. So we've known Ben since first grade. So we've all known each other a really long time, and yeah, we kind of grew up together.
It's kind of a best friends band.
Exactly.
So how long has this project been going on?
That's a good question. Well, we've been kicking the name Princeton around for a while, but really,
Is that where you guys want to go to school?
no, we already graduated college and none
Okay.
of us went there. We grew up on Princeton Street in
Okay.
LA, so it's a street. But only the past year we've been playing and touring and stuff, so sincere effort, a year.
So you say playing this kind of music. Is there another kind of music that you want to
Yeah,
play?
bad music. That's
bad
what we were
music.
playing for like 4 years, and then we were like, I'm tired of playing this bad music.
And
We
then
should
you-
try to
and-
play good music.
So who changed that?
It was just an evolution.
It was an
It was like
evolution.
it was
Robin
just
Thicke's evolution.
It was exactly like Robin Thicke's evolution. We just developed as musicians and songwriters and listened to a lot more interesting music and really discovered, I think, a direction that we wanted to take based on things that we liked and different elements of artists that we liked, and we just had a clear vision of what we wanted to do. It just sort of, was like one day we're like, hey, this is where we want to go with it. You know what I mean? But before that, it was very aimless and painful to listen to.
So
and
maybe
be
you
a part
guys
of.
were a jam band? Just
I
jamming?
wouldn't go that far. We never knew how to
Not-
play our instruments very well.
We were no genre. You know how like some people like to be undefined because that's
Yeah.
cool. Like we were just mud. Like you know what I mean? We were like a mess.
I feel like this is a
shapeless
lot of
blob.
self-deprecation.
That's true. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a big part
But
of
it's no joke.
what
It's
we're
not
all
like
about. It's just for real.
So you say that you guys are influenced musically by other artists, and they helped shape this. You want to name drop?
Matt, I think will do a better job. He
Okay.
was, off the top of my head, John Cale's Paris 1919, Leonard Cohen's Songs of Leonard Cohen, Scott Walker's first album, The Kinks, Village Green, and Something Else by The Kinks. And those were, at that time, very influential. But recently we've been listening to a lot of Arthur Russell, Caetano Veloso, just like a lot of different people. All those people mean a lot to us. So they've had a pretty big impact on the current sound that we have. Yeah.
So are you fans of Rah Rah Riot?
Yeah, they're great. They're
Yeah.
cool guys and girls.
Yeah, they
they're
are
really nice.
cool.
Yeah.
I like their record.
Me too. It's good. We've been listening to it a lot in the car. We're gonna possibly do a cover version of one of their songs.
That'll be
'cause
fun.
We're gonna make a tour EP with mostly covers. I don't know if we're even gonna put.
all
It'll be all covers, and we're gonna do a Judy Sill cover, which we already recorded, Cyndi Lauper cover, a Guided by Voices cover, a Rah Rah Riot cover, and maybe a My Bloody Valentine cover.
And how do you feel about this?
I'm excited.
And how do you feel about this?
I'm extremely excited.
I didn't want to leave you guys out of any of this stuff. So these guys are the songwriters and stuff. How do you feel about this project?
I feel like I'm in very good hands. I just joined the band maybe about 2 months ago. So I was a fan before I joined, and this whole thing has been really exciting.
Do you like New York?
I love New York. I've only been here a couple times. This is my first time as an adult, so I'm having a good time.
As an adult.
Couple days in.
How old are you?
I'm only 21.
He's an adult.
I'm
Yeah.
legal, yeah.
He can do
Old
all
enough
the
to have
things
fun.
adults.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, old enough to have fun. How is this project for you? I mean, you live with them.
I live with them.
Yeah.
I joined the project 15 years ago before it even
I
existed.
guess
so
you did.
I really did.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you were playing bad music too.
I was a
So
part of it.
You evolved.
He's been there
I've
every
been
step
a part of
the
the
way.
evolution.
Yeah. So you
So-
guys were like one day like, wow, we're great. Let's
Hey, you know-
let's tell everybody
We
about
were saying
this.
that from day one. It just was like, eventually we would listen back, like we would listen, and as the months wore on and of listening to our old stuff, it would just be like, sound more and more awful and foreign.
So this record, it's not finished?
It's not finished.
Do you have a
no.
name?
For the record? We're
For the
kicking around
record.
names, but none are official yet. No.
Okay. For the record is a
For
good.
the record. That is a good one.
I kind of it's a
We're trying to keep
Kinda
the
like-
title less jokey, though. We want to take ourselves really seriously.
Although
I think
we
you
do
guys
love we do love puns collectively as a
Yeah.
band. We're very into puns.
really.
So I wouldn't be surprised if something of that nature
That's
slipped
true.
into the mix.
It was really nice to meet you guys. You guys were a pleasant experience.
Thank you. Yeah, it was nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.